Okay, so Taste of South Sudan has been active for about 4 or 5 years now. I am Dr. Nawala Moga. I am the owner of Taste of South Sudan, and we are going on a first live chat. And so I'm going to be talking about some of our products, some of our plans, and what we intend to do with the new year. We mostly deal with South Sudanese content, which is food, culture, stories. We promote South Sudanese businesses, and we sell some products that are authentic to South Sudan. And then, products that are authentic to South Sudan. And we create videos, food videos, create lots of food videos. Okay. All right. So I'll be asking some questions throughout, and you can type in your answer. Whoever has the most correct answers will win a necklace, which is the one I have right over there. That's called the Majok necklace. All right. So here's the first question. When was Taste of South Sudan social media pages formed? Drop your answer in the comments, and later on we'll tally up all your answers. And yay, I'm loud and clear. Great. I love it. Okay. Thanks, Florence. All right. So I want to talk a little bit about our necklace. This is a Taste of South Sudan Majok necklace. So to me, this is a quintessential South Sudanese item. In the past, we used to call it Mundari necklace. Some people call it Majok. It is worn by almost all the tribes in South Sudan: the Bari, the Mundari, the Denka, the Nuer. And it's very simple. It's a set of black and white beads with a single red bead in the middle, or sometimes 2 red beads in the middle. What I love about it, it's very classic. You can wear it for casual, for evening wear. Well, it's up to your taste, but I think you can wear it to work, after work. And it has neutral colors, so you can wear it with almost any outfit. Okay, so we do sell this item, and I actually make them myself. Okay, so now you tell me what questions you have about Taste of South Sudan or about myself, and I will give you some answers. So now this is one version of the Majok necklace. There's another version that has 3 necklaces all in one. We call it a triple Majok necklace. Let me show you what that looks like. So I will take this out. Look at this magician switcheroo. This is the triple Majok necklace. It has 1 single bead for the first one, 2 single red beads for the second one, and 3 red beads for the third one. So this is when you want to go a little bit extra fancy with your Majok necklace. A great time to wear this is in your traditional wedding, like your, I don't know, we call it jike in Kuku. I don't know what you call a traditional wedding in your language. But this is a triple Majok necklace. So I am going to retire this in the background. Here is my second question. How many social media pages does Taste of South Sudan have all over the internet? So leave your answer in the comments below. Now, a little bit about myself. So I am Noella Moga. I am a doctor. I work full-time. I actually live in San Antonio, Texas. My roots to South Sudan run deep. I was born at Juba University Hospital, and practically my entire family lives there, and I visit every year to cement my roots and really get in touch. I think that to really appreciate South Sudan, you have to be outside. When you're outside, then you get to have a little bit more appreciation for your identity, for the uniqueness. And I'm not saying that everything is great, everything is la la la, heavenly. I'm just saying that you get to know that being an isolated country, we have so much that is very unique to us in terms of diversity of language, uniqueness of food, culture, our skin tones, our height, the way we cook food with combo or with peanut butter, very unique in the world. Our Aseeda, okay, we do share Aseeda with many African countries, but the walwal or mankelo that are cooked by our Nilotic tribes, that is, to me, fascinating how it originated in South Sudan itself. Yet at the same time, I see that walwal, I see it called couscous in Israel and Turkish cuisine. So now when you're outside of South Sudan, you can appreciate how a lot of us still maintain our language, how we have a community setting to dealing with things, and how just knowing where you are, knowing your ancestors, knowing your culture, your language, your history, it keeps you whole as a person. Because when I live here in America, I see the plight of many descendants of slaves who are lost sometimes because they're looking for their roots. They want to know what country their ancestors came from, and they do not know that. Okay, any questions? If you're just joining me, this is our first live chat by Taste of South Sudan. All right, so now I want to show you one of our shea butter products. So I make a shea butter made from natural Nilotic shea butter from Uganda and South Sudan. The one I use for hair is called Taste of South Sudan, right here, shea butter. Silky smooth, natural whipped butter. You can use it for hair and body, but I'll have to say it's mostly for hair. The scent is lemongrass and cloves. So I'm going to demonstrate what it looks like. So if you receive it, this is what it would be like. Look at that, yay. Okay, I'm just gonna demonstrate to you. I love the smell. So you'll just put it on your hair. Put it on your hair from the roots to the tips. I can't demonstrate that on my hair for you right now, but I have a YouTube video where I show you how to use this, how it looks like. This is what it looks like. So most of us will use shea butter in our hair regime. And you use it sort of after you've washed your hair, then you can apply it to your roots, to your tips, and then you braid it or style it in any fashion you want. Okay, so now here is our other shea butter product. This one is called Taste of South Sudan Yay Cocoa Butter. Whipped cocoa and shea. Why Yay? Yay because that is the village my mother comes from. So I am Kakwa tribe from South Sudan, and I'm going to demonstrate this one as well. So this has scents of rose. Okay, it's refusing to open now. Let's see how I can open it. Use this spoon, I mean. There you go. It smells good, like a little bit like the pink baby oil. This is what it looks like. You use it on your body, melts right into your skin. So with this weather, this is the perfect time for it when it's cold and your skin is cracking. And even, when you live in our dry areas, like in Khartoum, and you have this desert storm and your body starts cracking, we used to call that karanga. So kan zaman karanga ja, you use your shea butter to prevent your feet and your legs from cracking. Ooh, okay, so the shea butter, I used to get it from West Africa, but now I buy it from Uganda, Nilotic shea butter from Uganda. So with this one, there's cocoa and shea butter and a few other ingredients. It's very healthy and natural for your skin. Yes, Kasang, it's called karanga, zaman karanga. All right, let me see. What else can I talk about? Well, I have another question. So one of the questions is, how many followers do we have on our 4 platforms? Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or Instagram? Comment below, and you stand a chance to win a Majok necklace. A little bit more about myself. So I started Taste of South Sudan because I wanted to share, actually because I was writing a cookbook. I am still writing a cookbook, but I need a lot of help, and I got stuck. I think that is going to be my New Year's resolution, to get that cookbook out there. Because I looked around and I found that whereas there are recipes from many other countries, South Sudan did not have its food featured on the internet. Our food was not being presented on YouTube. It was not being presented in blogs. It wasn't being presented even in Google Photos. So I set to change that narrative. Today, if you go on Google and you type in South Sudanese food, I will bet you all first 20 images are from Taste of South Sudan. And that is our impact on the global scale. Basically, Taste of South Sudan, I am the ambassador of food, representing South Sudanese food to the world. Hello, Opie. Thank you for joining. Okay, so now I want to show how to use a bahur burner. When I sell bahur on my selling pages, which is Etsy and Shopify, some people will buy it and then they'll say, but how do I use this thing? So I'm going to demonstrate to you how to use it. So what I have is a bahur burner. And right here, this is a very pretty one. It looks like a crown. It has a tray that you're supposed to put your charcoal in it. And it has another tray. Here's the other tray. So what I do, if you want your bahur burner to last a long time, you add foil to it. Just take a piece of foil so that when you're done, you just throw the foil out and you don't have to worry about cleaning it too much. And it doesn't get discolored. Okay, so here I have it like this. Oh, it's getting out of the view. Let me see what I can do. Maybe I'll tilt my camera a little bit. Okay. All right, I'll just leave the camera up, then I'll tilt the screen. Okay, there, that's fine. So now you go on Amazon and you buy yourself this thing. This is called a Butane Lighter. It comes pre-filled with butane, and you can add more butane when it runs out. So this creates a flame. Now, what I have here is a charcoal burner. There are 2 types of bahur burner. You can have a bahur charcoal burner, or you can have an electric burner. So this is a charcoal burner. So what I do, you can buy this also on Amazon. or in a local Arab store. This is charcoal disc. Now, these ones in particular, they are quick light. That means the moment you add a flame to it, it flickers all around and it's ready to use in seconds. So I don't have to be bothered with the konoon, with the faham, with going out there and lighting the regular charcoal. But if that's what you have, then that's what you have. Since for the most part, we don't use charcoal for cooking anymore, this saves time and your bahur is ready in a few minutes. So here we go. So what I do is I'm just going to use these tongs because I don't want my hands to get dirty with charcoal. So I will put 2 of them. Okay, I put 2 of them on the burner, and then I'm going to light it. Now you have to be careful because this is a big flame. So I'm going to open my lighter, turn it on, and just watch this magic. Whoa. Okay, it's gonna start crackling around. Basically, it lights itself up once you start at one corner. Wait a few minutes. Once it stops crackling, then I can add my bahur onto it. So if you're just joining me, I'm demonstrating how to use a charcoal bahur burner in the most efficient way possible. Time for a little water. Yay, that's to keep me hydrated. Okay, so now we are going to show you one of our bahur products. This is called bahur nawal. And why nawal? Because that is the Arabic version of my name, Nawala. If you buy bahur nawal from me, this is what we make sure it's well sealed so it does not leak. Bahur nawal is like your classic Sudanese bahur. Wow, I did a good job of sealing it. Look at me. Taking time to open it. All right. Hi, Kitu. Welcome. We have opened the bahur nawal, and there's a second extra layer of protection. That's what it looks like. Wow. So this is real chaff from Sudan. We import it, and I make this bahur myself. So what you do is you're just going to grab a few of these sticks, add it to your charcoal, and there. And then it starts burning. And you can take it around your house to the area you need it to be at. You can spread it. You can make the smoke, because you also want to smell good. So that's how we use a charcoal burner. And that is my bahur nawal burning. Yay, Gloria, thanks for joining. So most of our ingredients, we source them all the way from the Orient. I buy sandalwood oil. It's usually made in Australia or in Indonesia or India. Sandalwood oil is one of the main scents. We buy a few other oils like jasmine oil, all the way from Kuwait. The wood comes from Sudan. Oh, my dog has found something. Okay, so yeah, we source our ingredients from Africa, from North Africa, from India, from Kuwait, from Australia. Oh my gosh, look at that. Now, this is some really nice bahur. Look at the smoke. Ooh. So this will last in your house for a good 30 minutes. So we're going to put that aside. And I'm going to show you the second way to use a bahur burner. This is an electric bahur burner. You can actually buy this from Amazon. Oh, if you have an Arab store near you, you can go buy it. Aseeda, put the dog in his cage. Okay. Whoa, look at that. Okay, so here, an electric burner, you have to plug it in. I'm going to plug it in. And so this is what it looks like. Then you turn it on. You turn it on and it heats up. It has a plate that heats up. So now the same way, if I want this to stay clean, because a lot of bahurs are sticky and they have sugar and they melt, so I will use a foil and the heat will be transmitted through the foil. I can feel it getting warm already, so I'll put my foil in there. And now I'll show you my second. This is Bahur Jamila. Bahur Jamila comes all the way from Sudan. I'll show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like. It's very special. It's new. It has sandalwood and amber and a lot of other scents. And it's very strong. You need just a little bit. So to use this, just take a spoon, grab a few, and I'll add it to my electric burner. An electric burner will burn a little bit slower because it has to heat and then your bahur has to melt. So it will burn a little bit slower. But I think it works for people who are in a small space. Like let's say you're in college, you're in a small room, you're in a small tiny apartment, and you don't have charcoal, or it's forbidden and you don't want to set off the alarm. So you get an electric burner and you just add your bahur to it and you wait for it to melt. So now, what do you guys think of my packaging? Because I made this label and I'm so proud of it. Look at that. Bahur Jamila, Sudanese incense, Taste of South Sudan. It has our story, ingredients. So when you buy this from us, from Taste of South Sudan shop on Etsy or on Shopify, you will get to see the quality of our work. Okay, so it's starting to emit some, it's starting to melt, but it goes slower. All right, if you're just joining us, welcome. This is Dr. Noella Moga, founder of Taste of South Sudan, and today I'm doing a live chit and chat. Ask me any questions in the comments and I'll be sure to answer them. We have so far taken a look at our necklace, our Majok necklace, and then we have demonstrated how to use our bahur products. And Bahur Jamila is not all powder, it's powder and wood. It has powder and wood pieces in it. But I gotta tell you, it's very strong. Like this thing, I've had it for about 6 months. The scent is still there, really strong. But strong in a good way. It's sweet, floral. Yeah, all right. So this is our Bahur Jamila. Oh, there it is. It's now starting to burn. I can smell it. Nice. This is an electric burner. Okay. Our next question. What was our most recent promotional project? Answer in the comments for a chance to win a Majok necklace. Now, I am going to talk about the Lofrega. The Lofrega is our cooking instrument, cooking utensil. I have to say, it is like South Sudan's gift to the world. Okay, I have I've traveled through many countries in the world. I've not seen a Lofrega anywhere else. I have seen the South African version. I have seen this big stick that the Ugandans use, like it becomes stick at the end and they use it to make the Aseeda. but I have not seen a Lofrega anywhere else. So this is an item that is unique to Sudan and South Sudan. And this is why I said we have to celebrate our diversity. So I have some Lofrega sitting in the back. This is one way you can use it as a decorative item. Even if you don't cook with it anymore, it's a good housewarming gift. It's like saying, look where we came from. I'm going to grab them and demonstrate. Headphones off for a second. All right, this is the Lofrega. We sell it on Taste of South Sudan. This is considered a medium size, and this is how you use it. This is when you're using it as a stirrer, because it has 3 functions. You use it to stir, or you use it to mash. We use it to mash our onions, and you go like this in the pot. Oh, you can use it to make your Aseeda and use it in this motion. In our language, you say ngonya dilong, do ngonya dilong. So I have plenty of Mufrakas. This is a medium one. If you're a small family, you can use this to make your Aseeda. If you're a large family, more than 10 people, then you need a large Mufraka. I also have some of those too. So now this is a small Mufraka. A small one is really only useful for making soup or for making medida. Yeah, medida is the morning porridge. That's the traditional breakfast item for South Sudan. So with this one, you twirl, or you can stir like so. And they're very useful. So I love those, our traditional instrument. We'll put our Mufrakas back where we got them from. Headphones off for a second. So Mufrakas are actually, they are natural items. So they have variety in grain, in texture, and in length. Okay, what questions do you have for me? What would you like me to talk about? I'm going to move on to my next question. What items do we sell on our online shop? Oh my goodness. So it is 10:28 and I've been talking for 30 minutes. And yes. I think I'll talk about the future of Taste of South Sudan. So Taste of South Sudan, we have been doing a lot. Pretty soon you'll be seeing more, as I have hired our first digital content specialist, Stella Oronzi. She has joined our team. Yay! And welcome, Stella. So for the next year, we'll be doing more live in Juba, South Sudanese live. Just showing normal life, what people do, routines and things like that. Just sort of to get a glimpse. We plan to do more live shows like this one. And you can help us by choose the topics that you would like us to talk about. More videos. I have about 20 videos that I've not released just because I've not had the time to release them. 20 videos, food, live food shows, Dr. Nawala Moga mentor series, our blog. We are going to be resuscitating our blog. It has been a little bit dormant. Yes, I've not had the time to release new content, but we'll be writing more blog articles and you'll be free to join. And I think that's about it. Okay, so I think our live show is ending. Thank you all for joining me. we'll be signing off. And this was a success. I love you for joining today. Send me a message, an email. How did we do today? How did it go? You can contact us YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and all those places. Thank you.